Hi everyone, I told you I was going to make another video today, so here I am. I'm just going to tell you a little about what it was like when I first got diagnosed and a bunch of the issues that I had, because I was diagnosed before my senior year of high school, and so it'll be, talking about that and being a nursing student and da-da-da-da. So the two insulins that I was put on after diagnosis was Lantus and Humalog. A lot of people use these two insulins. They're a wonder team. Anyway, my initial A1C when I was first diagnosed was a 12.8. Then it went down to a 6.2, then a 5.8, and now it's at a 5.6. So that's good. And because of that reason, I am not being allowed to get an insulin pump from my insurance company, which really stinks. But well, I mean, can't do anything about it. And shortly after becoming diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, I became a vegan, all because of a book that is entitled Reverse Diabetes Now. And it is a book with a bunch of data in it telling you and showing you that the animal proteins that you find in non-vegan and vegetarian diets still have a lot of that animal fat in them, and those lower your insulin sensitivity, so they're no-nos. But anyway, so I stopped eating meat and dairy and everything like that, and if you want a couple of great websites to start getting healthier recipes, get vegan recipes, stuff like that, you can go to vegweb.com. I use that one a lot. You can go to vegan.com and allrecipes.com. All Recipes really has every type of recipe imaginable. They have diabetic friendly, they have vegan, they have vegetarian, they have gluten free, da-da-da-da. So that's a great one. I use VegWeb a lot because it has a lot of variety. And, some days if I feel, because I still have to have some type of animal protein intake, because I discovered that if I don't have, like a cup of milk, like a week, every week, I start getting really dizzy and my hair starts falling out really bad. And that may be because I'm having a vitamin B12 deficiency, which is another reason why I am starting on multivitamins to see if we can stop that. But anyway, let's see. And then being in nursing school, I had my diabetes. It had its ups and downs. We were released from our high school classes at 11:30, and we had to be in Clovis, which is a town that is 19 miles away, I believe. And we had to be in Clovis by 12:20-ish. It depended on which semester we were in. And so, I would get out at 11:30, I would go and get my food, I would eat it all, take my insulin, everything like that. But then sometimes when I would be in clinicals, because, you're lifting and you're working and, you get hot, my blood sugar would drop. And so I would have to go and get a soda or a little candy bar or something like that. And that kind of put a damper on things, especially when we did clinicals. That made it really difficult especially when I worked in like an Alzheimer's unit and they really didn't have stuff that easily accessible. So I would have to leave the Alzheimer's ward and go get it and then come back. But, I made it through. But anyway, so it was really interesting to see, because that's how I learned a lot of what makes my blood sugar drop, what makes it go high, and everything like that. And now I'm trying to plan a wedding while I'm diabetic, and the stress is just killing me. I mean, it makes it to where I'm sleepy all the time. Probably another reason why I've gained weight, because I'm not nearly as physically active as I used to be. And, the stress makes me eat, eating makes me sleepy, sleepy makes me lazy, lazy makes me not do anything. So, because of that, I went from weighing 132 at initial diagnosis to 149 right now. So that's really bad, and I really need to start working on that. And so because of that, I'm starting a new diet regimen called Thrive. And we'll see how that goes. It's the first one I've tried like that. Well, kind of. I mean, I did Herbalife before, but then my mother-in-law to be got sick from it and she was hospitalized, so I kind of just quit doing that. And so now I'm pretty much just jumping from, program to program. But, and let's see what else. But anyway, that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I may one of these days do a life in a diabetic shoes from my perspective, because I'm a stay-at-home wife, I'm a housewife, or whatever you want to call me, house fiance, because my fiance doesn't want me working while I am going to college. So he's a sweetie. But anyway, so I may do that. I'm not really sure. If you have any questions about any of the websites that I listed, vegweb.com, vegan.com, or allrecipes.com, leave a comment. Let me know if there are any specific questions that you have. If you're a newly diagnosed diabetic, I would be happy to kind of give you what I have learned, some things that I have learned, and some things that help, and maybe we can learn from each other. Anyway, thanks guys. Have an awesome day.